Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and pumpkin connoisseurs. Bill here with B&S Giant Pumpkins. We've had a fairly decent week as far as gains. It's been hotter than a fritter and we've had to water considerably more than what we would normally water, but we're doing well. I've got some new products I've been using that I love. It's maybe my new favorite product from Safer Grow. And we'll take a quick review of that and kind of what I'm doing this time of the year anyways. Stand by one. There's the old patch cat. He brings me mice and moles every day. It's awesome. Anyways, so this is the product I was telling you about. It's called Mixwell. It's an acidifier, so it's a pH down and also a complexing agent. And I think the active ingredient this is, I think it's called what? Hydro something, heck, I can't even see it. Hydrotricarbolic acid, fancy name for citric acid. And it's also got molasses and water in it. The thing I like about this product is that it doesn't have any sulfur in it. And if you remember, I've always used sulfuric acid or battery acid to pH my water. One part was because my pH in my soil was a little high, and I thought I was slowly trying to bring that pH down a little bit over time, plus get my pH water, my water from 8 down to, a 6.6-ish. Well, this stuff here, I can use the same amount. I usually use 2/3 to a cup of sulfuric acid, and I can do the same thing with this, but I'm not going to be killing all my microbes in my soil like I am with that sulfuric acid. Granted, it's pretty dilute with the sulfuric acid, but I'm sure it's affected me. This stuff also will help keep your fertilizers from collecting together and chelating together. It will also help clear out your drip lines and takes solutions that are coagulated together and break them apart. So I've only been using it now for 3 days and I love it. So hopefully it keeps working the way it is. And like I said, it's got a little molasses in it, so you can't go wrong with a little molasses. The patch tour, I haven't taped yet. Got our new banner there. Compliments of Safer Grow. Plant health. Well, this is that 150 patch I tilled in there, a week or two ago. And you can see I'm back to the fence again. I have terminated everything on this plant. The whole time I was talking about running the main through and snaking it back through there, I did not do that. I went ahead and terminated it. It's terminated right back in there. So I just calculated it. I've probably got 50 to 60 foot of main vine from behind the pumpkin wrapped around back this way, across, and back up. And I'm like, that's enough. I mean, if I'm having to send nutrients 60 foot to go to a pumpkin, I don't even know if that's really getting to it. It's just growing itself out here. So we went ahead and terminated everything. I think I've got all the snake heads or copper heads, the pop-ups, out of here for now. That's an ongoing battle. We'll go and look at the back of the plant here in a minute. It's definitely showing its age. I'm slowly cutting stuff out. We got a big blob under that white sheet. I'll get that uncovered here in a minute and run some tape. Let you guys take a look at her. But yeah, I'm back to trying to get around plant to get back to see everything. I thought about just going ahead and cutting a hole out here in the fence and opening it up so I can get in easier, but yeah, it's all right. So stand by one, guys, and we'll get this baby untaped or taped, uncovered, taped, and I'll show you some of the issues I've had. But they're nothing season shattering, so we're doing good. All right, we're back. We got her uncovered, got her taped. I just wrote everything down in the book. But she's a pretty pumpkin, pretty shape. She's growing. Have to weasel her way in here to get to her. She's every bit of 5 foot wide today. And I don't even know how tall she is. She comes up above my hips. Blossom end looks good. She's getting a little bit of color. She's definitely getting some cantalouping. Getting some cantaloupe in some big, sharp spots coming out like that. I'll have to turn these fans off so we can hear when I get in here. I've got about 6 or 7 fans. I haven't counted them all. But she's a good looking fruit. Big fruit. I'd like to say she's, well, let me kill these fans so you can hear me. I'll go over some of my contraptions I got growing on here, going on. There's 1, 2. I already turned the other one off. So anyways, issues. We'll go back. I'd like to say this fruit's taping 425 inches, but she's not. Oh goodness. Walkboards. I can't even get her in the screen here. There we go. She's unofficially 395 inches, so she's right at what, about 1,400 pounds. Depends on how well I taped, and who knows, but she's a big fruit. I wish she was 425, but she's not. So things we got going on, we got a fan up here, we got a makeshift can fan blowing here, and the reason why is because we've had a little issue right here, which is drying up very nicely. Right down there, drying up very nicely. Those issues, look at that, fits perfect. Anyways, nothing going on up on the stem. Looks dark on the camera here, but it's not soft. Had one little issue here. Didn't have any issues at all until I switched my feeding technique and my water amount. And in doing that, I had too much uptake, which was splitting my vine, which is okay. It's all manageable so far. We'll get a side view here if I can meander around here and step on a walkboard, lean against the fence. I gotta have a better setup next year. After seeing those Circleville guys, Troy especially. Here's the fruit from the side. But back to how I split my vines. Thankfully, I didn't split my pumpkin. Is I was compensating with water, obviously. And we'll go in here, I'll show you the other ones we got managed. Water and nutrients and yada, yada, yada. And we were uptaking so much that the vines just couldn't handle, and they were starting to sap and get soft spots. So we got those taken care of, and we'll get in here in just a second and take a look at that. I got to get some stuff moved out of the way, and we'll take a look. All right. So anytime you have excessive water or nutrient uptake, you're going to risk to split these vines. That one's dried up. The one under here is dried up, and the one there with that little can fan is dried up. And they just slowly erupted after I watered too much and too many nutrients. Plant's looking pretty raggedy back here. I've been cutting some stuff out. The rest of the main looks great though, down through there. I do have some stuff popping up I have to cut out. But look at these leaves. Look at that. Right there, there, here, and there, and right here. That's for me spraying a little heavy with fungicide, insecticide. And I actually walked out here on these boards in the center of the patch and sprayed from the center out after I sprayed from the outside in. Wasn't paying attention, and I was dripping, you know, out of my blower. And you can see where I was at. I mean, you can see them, they're lit up. That's from the spray. That's not from the mildew or anything like that. It's spray. I burned them. Fried them, actually. It was a pretty hot mixture anyways. But that fruit right there, that's our 1886 Sexton. And I know camera doesn't do any justice for these rascals. But believe it or not, she's day 57 or DAP 57. And she's been averaging, well, yesterday she picked up 38 pounds per tape. Today, like 30. The day before, 34. Then 32. And it's hot. It's hot. I'm not feeding a lot. I'm feeding my soil. That's about it. I mean, there's potassium in there, but it's in the form of kelp. I'm trying to think what I am feeding. Kelp, C-Max, a little bit of fish fertilizer, and Superzyme. That's it. And I found by switching it up, and that's mainly because my soil samples told me that everything, all the major macro and a lot of the micronutrients were in the very high range. So I don't really need to send them. I just got to keep my soil alive so we can get the uptake. So yeah, amazingly, this girl is picking on just as many pounds now as what she was early on. So hopefully she'll keep cranking. I mean, obviously I want to get to at least 450, 460 inches. It's going to be tough. But if I get an inch and a quarter, inch and a half a day for the rest of the season, that should get me there, which means we should be at 2,000 pounds on tape anyways. Who knows if she's going to go heavy or light, but she sounds good. She looks good, and I got to get her covered back up. That sun's beating on her. But nice fruit, tough season. I do have three other pumpkins now, but they are small in comparison. So yeah, she's up to my hips, so she's a big girl. All right, guys, I'll quit rambling on, get all my fans turned back on, and we'll see where we're at next week. Thanks for watching.